Hey strangers, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. So today, what I'm going to be doing is a tie-dye eyeshadow look. Now, if you know anything about me at all, it's that my fashion sense is thrifted mismatch. And part of that is me always wearing a tie-dye shirt and then a flannel on top. So I love tie-dye. I've been a big fan of tie-dye for a really long time, and I know that now it's like coming back and is trendy, which I'm living for, but also I can't find tie-dye shirts at the thrift store anymore, so I'm a little bitter. But I just wanted to see if I could do somewhat of like a tie-dye eyeshadow look. I know that this look has been done before by, you know, other makeup artists and stuff, so I didn't really want to watch any of their videos because I wanted to do it my way, and if it's a disaster, then it's a disaster, but it's my disaster. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and dig right in and get started, make the intro really short because I feel like this is going to be an adventure and a half. So part of me wants to like put down a concealer base. Obviously I don't have any other makeup on, so it's not like I'm gonna have a lot of fallout or anything. And we're done. What I think I'm gonna do is the traditional like spiral tie-dye look, just kind of like the shirt that I'm wearing. I know that there's like different types of tie-dye, like the crinkle or the ice or the, you know, crazy mandalas that you can make, but I really just kind of want to stick to the spiral because I think that's going to be easiest for my brain, but also too, it could be like a disaster. So I'm going to just go ahead and go in with red. I'm going to be using a lot of different palettes, so I'm not going to like be too specific. I can list them below, but I just kind of am going to dip into the different colors that I have. This is the red that we're going to be using. I got these really cool brushes from Amazon. They're really cute. And I don't know, I'm very nervous. Okay. So it's just like a spiral out. It's really going to be important just to have like precision in doing this look. So you see, as I'm trying to like make the spiral out. So I'm really just trying to use like the thinnest brush that I have and just make little lines. I think maybe this will be like an eyes closed look, like a going to bed look, because it's gonna look better with my eyes closed. So we're gonna just go off that because I don't think it's gonna look that good with the eyes open. But right now you can see that there's like a spiral. I think I'm gonna leave it like this, honestly, for the time being, just because this doesn't look completely awful. And then we'll just go into the next color and see what happens. I think right now I'm just gonna do this eye, and then maybe we'll just figure out something else on this eye. What do we think? The next color, I'm gonna be digging into an orange, and then we're just gonna match the spiral, but on the inner kind of curve of it. This red isn't as dark as I'd like it to be, so I think I'm gonna go back and make the red a little bit darker. I think it looks a lot better, right? I think the main thing about this is keeping the colors just very pigmented, and I know that while I'm going around them with other colors, they are gonna fall off a little bit just because of like blending and stuff. So I think it's just gonna be important to make sure that I keep going back into the colors and going over them as I somehow like almost wipe away the rest of the colors as I'm doing it. And I feel like the orange is like disappearing just a little. That's how it looks so far. The next color I'm going to do is yellow. And I think this is gonna be the last color that I have on the inside. And then the other ones I'm gonna just kind of like work out a little bit. And then we'll see kind of how it looks. It's kind of showing up, but like also it's not. Let me try this yellow. It's definitely a lot better. Does it look tie-dye? No. I don't know, maybe. I have to definitely add more orange. I feel like it got totally lost in like the yellows. Maybe. I think what I'm gonna do is add a green in because this is tie-dye and it doesn't have to look perfect. So let's take this little brush here and let's kind of find like a lime green that I have. I don't know if I have one. Maybe this wasn't a good idea with my limited palette that I have. Okay. So this is gonna like be a more shimmery green, but I think that the color is gonna show up a lot more. I think I may try to like just add a little like in here somewhere just to like layer it, because tie-dye really does go all the way in. So I just want to make sure that like all of the colors are like kind of blended in with each other in a sense. Maybe I shouldn't have gone the reflective route because I feel like that kind of screwed it up, but also it kind of looks a little wild. So next we're gonna do blue and then like pink and purple. I think we're all just gonna do it on one eye and then we'll figure out something else to do with this one. Okay, so now we're gonna do the blue and we're gonna start from the outside as well. I did not want it to get totally in my eyebrows, but I don't think I have a choice at this point anymore. And then I do still want to try to add it to the center. I feel like I'm going against everything that I said. Sorry, I was like off camera. You know what this eye look really reminds me of is the popsicles from like the 90s, early 2000s, the It's a Cadoozie's. Those popsicles were like the size of your arm and they were like 3 cents. So if you know what, I'm gonna pop a photo right here. It's a Cadoozie look. I think the last color that I'm gonna add is gonna be pink. Maybe I'll do like little dots of purple or something. I'm not trying to match my shirt, but I also don't want it to look like just a complete rainbow look, but also tie-dye is rainbow. So there's that, but I think what I wanna do is add the pink and then add like little dots of purple. That's what I'm going with. I think it's gonna be like another shiny pink, which might kind of help offset the shiny green. And honestly, adding the pink, it almost kind of makes it like a pinky purple. So maybe I won't have to add any purple at all. I think I'm gonna go back in and definitely add more blue and then try to like add more of the colors. I feel like it got like a little muddy in the middle. Yeah, see, I feel like that's a huge change from what it just was. And then I almost want to say add more yellow. Really what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to try to layer on top of the colors and then we'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I darkened up some of the colors and I think overall I didn't do a bad job. I think that again, this is definitely a sleep look because you want your eyes to be closed throughout the entire time that you have this look. Now with the second eye, I could do the exact same thing and it would just look like this. But I'm thinking because of quarantine and because of tie-dye, something that was really popular recently is bleach dyeing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a bleach dye look on this eye. So do like the blacks, an orange, some tan, and then I think that that's what we're gonna do. So I think I'm gonna just do a time lapse of this whole process because it's gonna be the exact same thing and I don't wanna like completely bore you guys. So I think that that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna time lapse going through the bleach tie-dye and I'm gonna throw a photo up here of what that looks like and I think that then we'll close it out. So next time you see me, I will have hopefully a look. We'll see. Okay, so this is the finished look. I think that this side, it kind of gets the point across of the reverse tie-dye. It's definitely not as like instantly recognizable. I feel like this really does kind of look like a tie-dye look. It looks like the shirt that I am wearing. This is a shirt, and then this is my eye. So I definitely feel like this is very recognizable. Actually, what I wanna do is go put on my reverse tie-dye shirt, and maybe that will kind of help the like illusion that I've made. But I think overall, like this did not look as bad as I thought it was going to. So what I did in the video that you see, I definitely laid down the black first, and then I went and I did like the brownish bleached part of the tie-dye. Okay, so here is the shirt. Here's like the kind of bleached tie-dye that I was talking about. So I think that I kind of did achieve that goal of looking tie-dye, and I think I didn't do a horrible job on matching the colors. I think I would have probably used like a more orangey brown, but I think overall it really kind of does get the point across now that I have changed shirts. So yeah, that is it for this video. I had a lot of fun doing this, just kind of for fun and putting it up, so I hope you guys liked it as well. If there's any eye looks that you'd like me to try, I will go ahead and try them. Just leave a comment below and I will, again, give it a try, because why not? So I am sweating. It is like 95 degrees in my apartment right now, so I'm gonna go put on the air conditioning. I'm gonna take some photos of this look, and then I'm going to go instantly to sleep. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. And if you like me or want to see more of me in the future, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you soon. Bye! You know, I actually didn't do that bad of a job.